Today I'm going to be talking about the states of matter. This consists of solids, liquids, and gases. Gases have indefinite volume and shape, while liquid has indefinite shape and definite volume. Solids, on the other hand, have definite shape and volume. Solids have the particles compact together where they vibrate really quickly. In a liquid, they're just close enough where they can slide around each other inside a closed container. In gases, the particles have a lot of energy and they bounce around the container walls and they move around really quickly.
Good. So now we have examples of each of these, and this cup is, I don't know if you can see, there's a little piece of ice in here, and it's started to melt because it's been left out. So the heat increases as well as the energy. This one has ice, and it hasn't melted yet because the heat hasn't increased enough for the particles to move around fast enough. Then this one is showing condensation because the gas is stuck on the sides of it, it is condensing into a liquid and sticking to stuff. And then this one is smoking or steaming because the water has heated up and turned into a vapor or a gas, because the energy has increased so much that the particles bounce around and become a gas. Okay, and then the six phase changes. The first one can be melting, which is when a solid heats up enough that the particles move around more, and it starts turning into a liquid. There's freezing, which is when the particles slow down and there's not too much energy, and it kind of moves together and stops so quickly. And then there is condensation, which is when a gas slows down and it starts sticking to substances and becomes water. And then there is um, sub.
Sublimation, which is whenever a solid turns straight to a gas, it never passes the liquid phase. An example of this is CO2 or dry ice. Dry ice turns into CO2. It doesn't turn into a liquid. Deposition is the opposite of sublimation, where a gas goes straight to a solid. Um, that's basically whenever it never passes through the middle liquid phase. Okay?
Evaporation.
And then there's evaporation, which which is basically whenever particles in liquid, they heat up enough, they evaporate into the air and turn into water vapor or steam or whatever you're using for your liquid.